Pisces, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emrys Tarot, okay? It's a great pleasure to be here. So, let's see what's going on around you. What's going on around you, my Piscean friends? What does the universe have for you today? Get a couple more shuffles. It's a nice view out of my skylight. Rooftops of London. Here we go, Pisces. You have 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Partial success here. Conditions. Ace of Cups, new feelings developing. Star card, that's the Aquarius energy. Hierophant. Judgment. 7 of Cups. Somebody here's fantasizing. 10 of Swords. The World card. You're looking for completion, Pisces. Okay, I'm kind of getting that you're ready to act. But I'm kind of getting here last minute preparations. You've made a decision on what it is you want to do with regards to a certain relationship and a certain situation, okay? There is new feelings here developed. But you want to bring, and the energy is bringing conclusions to the past, okay? Because there's new opportunities opening up to you. Now, there is the question of needing a plan, because you're viewing a particular situation, particular connection as long term. Now, there could well be a lot of stress around this, because the fact remains either you're married or this person's married or in another long-term connections. So there's a lot of fantasizing going on here. I mean, this kind of success does come with conditions, i.e. with this 6 of Wands. But what I'm getting is you're ready energetically, but you're on standby because you're waiting for somebody else to act. All right, there's a great desire, a great wish here to fulfill your dreams and ambitions. But I'm kind of getting, to a degree, somebody here might be a bit overzealous in their expectations. Okay. There is the fact of, a life-changing decision here. You will need a plan. Okay. It's one thing wishing for something, but then when it actually manifests, it's a question of how do you achieve it? In this world today, we live in a very circumstantial world. Money is very important. And in a lot of places, status is very important. I'm getting here that you have come to realise a lot of things about your life and about your situation, whether it's in a relationship or in a work. And you're realising that for a long time, that something isn't actually working, okay, as it stands. And this decision is, on a way to go forward. There is this kind of energy of being held back, pinned down. But I'm getting what happens then, Pisces, is when kind of our proverbial energetical backs up the wall. That's when we force ourselves to do something that we've been putting off, maybe. All right. Now, perhaps you are blaming this person for the predicament, or they're blaming you. Whatever the situation, there is a bit of a blame game going on. And to be honest, that's futile. You can't blame somebody else for decisions you made, for the effort you put in. If you choose to be on standby, okay, and wait for somebody else, Pisces, that's your choice. That's the plain and simple truth. So if that's the case, I'm kind of getting here, you can bring this to a conclusion anytime you want. It's up to you, basically. Let's see, 3 of Wands. Why is this 3 of Wands here, please? Now, the the energy between you is, one of long term, but it's and how to take this relationship forward. But whether you actually act on that is a different kettle of fish. The energy here is saying now's the time to act if ever you're going to act. Okay, Three of Wands. Why is this Three of Wands here? Please clarify. Eight of Wands, a lot of communication. Tower moment. Yeah, you can dictate the way this goes. But as I say, you will need a plan. I'm kind of getting at the moment, the reason you're holding back is perhaps a lack of confidence. Maybe you are thinking long term, but you're not really certain on how, given the history or given what's happened in relationships with you or your situation in the past, you're not certain. I don't know, maybe you feel, after all this effort, it won't last very long. I don't know. I mean, with this Tower moment, here, sitting right on the situation, you're the catalyst of this. So whatever you did, what decisions you made, you've actually instigated this. I'm getting a lot of communication coming in, okay, and changes taking place, and there's irrevocable change. But I'm kind of getting you perhaps got tired of waiting, and you've instigated this situation. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why is the Six of Wands here? Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, yeah. There's been some pretty much slow moving energy. There's also been some very clingy energy. Okay, but kind of getting there's this feeling of being held back. It's a question, are you willing to let anybody persuade you otherwise, different from your convictions, to stop you fulfilling your dreams? I'm getting here dissuasion. Somebody's will talk you out of it, kind of thing. Maybe you're trying to talk yourself out of it. Maybe you can't seem to get fulfillment out of this, so you're trying to talk your way out of it, talk yourself out of it, and think, well, is this really worth it? Ace of Cups. King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. A lot of effort in the past. Maybe you feel pressurised. I'm getting here things are moving very, very quickly, or they're about to. Okay, maybe you feel you need to hold back. It's kind of like you've wished for change, and now you've got it. Now it's actually manifesting, and now it's actually happening. It's kind of like you're retracting. Whoa, not so fast. That kind of energy here. But there has been some developments here. This King of Wands person is a person who kind of likes their freedom to a degree. They don't like, to live in somebody else's pocket. They don't like to be ordered about. They like their freedom to come and go. Very loyal. Maybe you, because you're the catalyst of this, maybe you're the one taking the control of the situation here, Pisces. Why is this Star card here? There's a lot of healing and opportunities here. Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's dealing with the past. It's bringing some closure onto the past. I'm kind of getting this for some of you. There's something new here, and this something new could be manifested in a great new job opportunity and travel. But whatever it is for you, it's making you think it's a great opportunity you feel you can't miss. Okay. Perhaps you've met somebody new and you're dating somebody and things are getting good, and then along comes the past person. You do seem you are getting, somebody here is very resolute. I'm kind of getting communication coming in that brings clarity to the situation. It brings, some of the answers that you've been waiting for, and it will enable you to make a decision. Why is this High Priestess here? High Priest, sorry. This is the Hierophant in this deck, by the way. Hangman, Lovers, yeah. There's been a cessation of, and a period of quiet here. But the energy is, you both want each other. And you, Pisces, I'm kind of getting are the catalyst of communication, wanting things to move forward. But somebody here is reluctant. There's a reluctance here to take responsibility for one's actions. That's not necessarily you. But there's a conflict of interests here. It's kind of like you want one thing out of the connection and they want an entirely different thing else. And it's kind of like, is there a chance to meet in the middle here? Judgment. This is where the judgment comes in. How do you actually resurrect this practically? What are you willing to accept? What are you willing to compromise? It's a question of, sacrificial energy. What are you willing to give up? Magician, Queen of Wands. There's definitely a big attraction between you and somebody. I'm getting here for one or two of you, there's a work situation here developing, perhaps a partnership, or perhaps you work with this person, but I'm getting that this person here you're dealing with just wants to live the moment. They want to take it as it comes. They're not in any rush to do anything, although they're through their actions they're acting very quickly. But there's a lot of contradictions here. Why is this Seven of Cups here? I mean, there is options here. Strength card, Knight of Swords, and the Moon card. Yeah, a fear of committing. This situation energetically requires make your mind up of what you actually want and instigate it. But it seems here somebody is reluctant to take consequences for their own actions, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with. But there's definitely a fear factor here. I'm kind of you're getting tired of waiting. You're getting tired of stagnation, and I'm kind of getting it's a make or break for you. And perhaps you've taken the bull by the horns, are willing to take the consequences for your actions, and giving this person kind of an ultimatum. But either way, Pisces, you're on the move. Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Fool card, the Hermit. Yeah, fresh start here. Wishes granted, but now you've got it. What are the consequences? How do I move forward with it? World card. Why is this here? Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah, it's a question of being open, being ready for anything. I'll be honest, Pisces, this could go either way. It really could. But it's all going to come to a head, and it's going to produce many challenges and perhaps confrontations. But if you want this, it's something you're going to have to work through. Whatever you choose to do, this is basically up to you, Pisces. You instigated this, but there's nothing here that you can't work yourself out of it. I'm kind of getting this is bringing everything to conclusion and clearing the energy so that you can move forward in your life one way or the other. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there.